Hello and welcome back to another Whip and Sip and Chat on my channel. My name is Kalikaloo on the internet and I also go by the name of Kali and I'm the host of today. I'm happy that you found your way over here. Like I said, what we are going to do today is a little whip and sip and chat. So if you're new to diamond painting and you don't know what WIP stands for, it stands for work in progress. So you can take just any work you're working on and you can work alongside me while I work on this beautiful painting from DIY Moon Shop. It's called Jellyfish and it's by Cherry Yuki. So this is what I will be working on, and the chatting part, I mean, it's obvious. I'm going to talk while I work on my painting, and so you can catch up a little bit with me because, like you may have noticed, I've been absent for a little bit of time. There were some things going on in my life, and that's why I did not film any videos last week and the week before. What happens with the sip? Well, for me it's very important to stay hydrated, and while I work on anything I'm always going to sip my tea. So please get something you like to drink and join me in this video and with your own progress. Well, like you see, I decided to work on this section here. Let me just take you in a little bit. So I want to work on this part with you guys today. This is like, these are two rabbits that are on a jellyfish. I finished the girl last week, and so this is the part that I wanted to work with you on this week in today's Whip and Sip and Chat. So get everything you need and I will start right away, and let's go. Okay, it took me some time to rearrange that so that you can see what I'm actually working on today, but I guess we should be fine now. So this super sweet cover minder came with my painting, and it's the very first one I got, so it's the only one you will see currently in my videos. But I like it. I like butterflies and I think it's really super cute. So I added it to my choice of objects I want to use in today's Whip and Sip and Chat. If you like my pen, I don't know if you can see it. Where's the camera? Here it is. So this one is from Diamond Art Club. I don't know if it's still available because I noticed that all of their objects seem to be gone super quickly and they restock them quite frequently, but still you might be lucky, get lucky if you really want it, if you check a few times a week their stock, and if it's there, just grab it. Or if it's there and you want to buy a picture, a diamond painting or anything, just buy one with it. Because it's something that happens to me quite regularly. If I go buy something on pages like Diamond Art Club, since I don't live in the States, I have to pay for shipping if I don't reach a certain price amount. So what I usually tend to do, because I really don't want to pay for shipping, I just buy something else with it. And I think I bought this one with some painting that I got that was not as expensive as I needed it to be, to not be able to pay, to not need to pay shipping. So I just got a pen with it. I don't know if you do that as well, because I really hate paying shipping, because for me it's I pay for something and I get nothing back. So I prefer buying like stuff, like even if I pay €1 more or $1 more, and at least I get something from it. It's not just that I pay a price for something to be transported to my place. That's just how I work. So I chose this little part of the picture to do on camera because I find that these little moshies here and these little rabbits are super cute. I know that they are, I don't know how I should say it, they are still not very detailed if you look from a close-up. So they are more like schemes. Same goes for the girl you saw earlier. I bought this one in the biggest size and I really like the rendering of it, even though the shapes are not as clear as they could be. but I think they are very, very sweet, and I could have gotten them in square diamonds if I'd wanted them to be more clear. But then again, I preferred to try out a round for my very first diamond DIY moon shop order, because like, I don't know if you know, but they ask you to pay a little bit more if you want them in square, and the costs for the shipping are already very expensive, at least for where I live. So yeah, sorry, that's my machine, my dishwasher. I'm not sure if you can hear it. But yeah, so I preferred buying one in round drills, and just to see how it turned out. And like I said, shapes are not that clear, but if you look from further away, I think you can still make everything out, and they look super, super sweet. So yeah, I love bunnies, and I think we are around Eastern, so I'm off for Eastern holidays at the moment. And so I decided I will show the bunnies to you because, yeah, it's Easter. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, there was like some weird noise that my machine was making, and I was looking after it. So really, if you hear it, I'm not sure if you're gonna hear it in the video. That's just my dishwasher, and I should not have started it, but then again, if I had not started, it would never be finished by this evening, so I prefer doing it now. So sorry for the noise if you can hear it. Anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, I'm actually off now of work for 2 weeks, a little bit more, because it's Easter around here, and somehow the holidays are a little bit weird this year, because we are off now, and then we will be off again on a Monday after 2 weeks, because it's still Eastern, and then the holidays will actually start, so the real holidays. And yeah, it's weird that it's this year, but anyway, that's just what it is. So I have not planned going anywhere. Why does this do this? I have not planned going anywhere. I wanted to go someplace in the beginning, but then last week I got sick. I did not get the virus, even though at the moment, like, there are so many people who get it. I did not get it, but I got an influenza, and apparently that's what my doctor says, and what I also see at school. It's true that so many people just get that at the moment. So if you don't get corona, well, you have any other infection, or you get some influenza, and yeah, that's just what so many people are suffering from, and not just elderly people, but also younger people. And that's what's crazy, I think, because they say that the symptoms are even worse than those you get from corona at the moment. I don't know, I don't know, it's not funny, but it's still a little bit, yeah, we just killed our whole immune system, kinda, with wearing the mask as much as we did in the last 2 years. And when I got it, I felt so sick. I could not go to work for like 4 days, and I even had a weekend between. So I was really, really sick. I had fever for 3 days, and then I got my throat hurts super, super much, and that's already something that when I'm sick, it's my throat that hurts most of it, and that's always like this. And then I noticed, oh no, I get sick, and it happens the same way this time. But usually I just take medicine for like 1 day, and immediately after the first pill I take, it gets already better. But this time my throat kept hurting like for at least 3 days, 4 days, and it was still not better. I thought about going back to the doctor again, but at the end, when I took all of the medication, I even got antibiotica for it, finally it showed something, and it got better. But it was not like usually. Like I say, usually I just take 2 pills, and even after the first one, I feel better. But this time, no, this time I had to go through the whole package of it just to feel a little change and it did not ache as much as it did, but in the end I'm happy that I'm finally better. So yeah, I hope that you went well through last week and that you did not get sick and that you stayed healthy and all. I know that it's quite weird at the moment also here. I don't know if you know, but with the time, like we had super nice weather for a few days, and people were starting dressing like in summer because it was super hot outside. But then it got really cold again, and in the mornings it's still cold outside, so you don't really know what to wear actually, and that's something I really don't like about the weather here, because it's always like this. So you wear something, in the end you see, oh no, it's too hot, it's not hot enough, and you end up being sick. So this happens quite often in this region where I live, because the weather is just so unpredictable, I would say. Well, it's predictable. You know that it's cold in the morning, it's warmer and around midday, but it's hard to know what to wear, and if you wear the wrong thing, well, you easily get sick as a consequence of it. Yeah, so that was what I wanted to tell you about, why I did not film any videos last week. I didn't feel that well, and also I did not feel well enough to do a lot of diamond painting, so I did not move along on a lot of my things. I actually felt like I didn't get anything done in March. Like in February, I finished more or less the Sakura festival, and I felt like this was a real achievement because it was such a big painting. But for March, I don't know, I feel like I actually did not progress on anything as much as I wanted to, because I started this one, I haven't finished it yet. I also started like the mystery painting from Diamond Art Club by Josephine Wall. I worked on that a little bit, but I don't know. Well, the thing is, with that painting, I'm working on it in real time with someone else, like another diamond painter, and she doesn't move on as quickly as I do, so I don't mind that. I just adapt my own speed to hers, and that's just how I work on it. And then I wait and I change to this one, but this made that I took breaks in it, and there's a lot of gapping going on. I've heard from different people now that they have the same problem with more recent Diamond Art Club paintings. And since it's a mystery painting, well, we don't have like, there's a white background, so there's no color behind the symbols, which makes it a little bit annoying, because this means that mostly, yeah, you see everything if there's gapping. And I hope that like the glue would just shrink a little bit, and that the gapping would not be as visible, but I still see it. My mom is always like, no, but I don't see it. If you hang it up straight away on the wall, flat against the wall, you won't see it. Yeah, that's true, but me, as I did the painting, I know that it's there and I see it. So this was a little bit annoying for me personally, but I still love a lot this concept of mystery painting. That's something I'm really into, and I love this black and white idea and the revealing of progressively revealing of the colors. I like that a lot, and that's why I was actually thinking about doing a Heaven and Earth design in the future. That's something I'm really interested in. I don't know if you saw a video about it. There are so many videos that circulate at the moment, because there are so many YouTubers who are who started doing conversion of a cross-stitch painting into a diamond painting. And yeah, I somehow got interested in it, because I think that's a lot like a mystery painting. Yeah, that noise again, sorry. But anyway, I mean, that's something that I got interested in, so I was watching out for some pictures I really like, and I was thinking about just charging it with pixel stitch, converting it, so that's quite easy. If you are interested in it, I can do a little how-to video about it. It's really, really easy. So you can do your own transformation from any picture you like into a cross-stitch painting, and then you can use the same chart and the same pattern for your own diamond painting you use. You just have to you just have to do some maths, but it's really not anything difficult. So it's really funny. And you can use any picture you want for it. The hard thing about this is that you don't have, like, if you don't buy at a shop like Heaven and Earth Design, you have to get your drills and you have to get your diamond painting, your blank canvas yourself. For the canvas, that's no problem. I found a good one at AliExpress that sells in most of the sizes. So yeah, for the canvas, that's not a problem. The problem is more to get the drills, because like I said, I live in Europe and I took a look at a lot of different shops, but most of them are in the States, and it's really expensive to get diamonds from the States. So that's the only part that's a little bit annoying. So I took a quick look at an internet site on AliExpress. I took a look through some of their shops, and I contacted sellers, and they were also very helpful. And I found one shop that was willing to send me the drills. The only problem is that they don't have like all of the colors. So there were 2 colors they did not have. And I had to change or switch the numbers to get to the closest one that they would have. So that was the one thing. And the second thing is I just took a look at it and I wanted to get some ABs, but they don't have any ABs, or at least they did not have the ABs that I wanted. So I will have to go through that again and through my sheet, and I will have to see if there's any other AB that could fit as well in my picture. So that's the only thing that's quite annoying. It's not as much the blank canvas, but it's more to get the drills if you don't live in the States and if you don't want to pay a huge amount of fees for just the transportation. So yeah, that's that. So please let me know if that's something you might be interested in, so I can think about doing actually a video about how to just convert or get your own picture as as the diamond painting. I think this is super interesting. I'm also thinking about, shouldn't I be able to find like the drills that I need to just buy one from Heaven and Earth Design, their shop. But then again, I'm like, no, Kelly, this is what's you have to know, I love doing stuff by my own. So I love getting this challenge and actually finding the things that I need, because then I know that I have done everything by myself, and that's just something that I really, really like doing. So I like this challenge. So I'm probably not going to buy anything from this shop at the moment, Heaven and Earth Design, but I like the idea and I think I will do it on my own. Then again, maybe I could buy like a pattern from them, or I could buy the blank canvas. I know they don't sell drills, so the hard part would still be there, that I didn't know where I should get my drills from. I know that there's a company also in England that sells drills individually, like you need them, customs and so on, but when I visited their shop online, I felt like there were not many drills there to buy. So maybe I just had a problem with the website. I just couldn't figure it out. But yeah, maybe I check that out as well again. But I think I will go through AliExpress to do that. So I will let you know, and I will keep you updated on this project I'm doing. And I think I will film a how-to with my iPad, because I think that's super funny to do. If you are also interested in conversions like this. So yeah, I told you that the progress I wanted to do was not, I did not do any progress. I feel like I did not. Maybe I did, but it did not feel like a big progress I did in March. What about you? Did you participate in any events? Because I know there was this fairy tale event, and Fairy Tales, the girl from Emeralds and Fairy Lights. She did also this event, Lindsay, I mean. I was interested in doing this, but I already started this canvas and I was working on the mystery picture from Josephine Wall, and I did not want to start another one again because I knew that then I would do really literally no progress at all. I would skip from one painting to another one, and I still didn't have that much time because there was I was sick, like I said, and we also had exam period at school, so I was really very, very busy putting up the exams and also correcting them. I'm still not done with it, by the way. So yeah, that's mainly why I didn't do as much progress as I wanted. And these 5 days where I was sick, they also just slowed me down quite a lot in what I actually wanted to do and how far and where I wanted to go. So yeah, what did I want to talk to you about other than that? So I'm currently also watching a lot of series again where I diamond paint. Before that, I was mainly watching YouTubers, and I was watching their WIP and chats while I worked on my own project. But this changed recently, and I'm much more into series again. So my coworkers told me about a series I started watching when I was still in Brussels. It's called Killing Eve. I don't know if you know it, but it's about this one girl. It's called Villanelle. And if I'm not wrong, she's she's a psychopath. Let's tell things by their name, but I can't remember because it has been some years that I watched it. She's I don't know if she's a serial killer or whatever she is, but she does kill people. And then she meets the other one, the other girl that's played by Christina Oh, the one you know maybe if you watch Grey's Anatomy, the first seasons. And yeah, there's this attraction between them, but they are so opposite, and it's so fun. I really enjoyed the series when I first started it, but it did not come out here in Europe later. Well, you have to look it up to find it, so it's not a series you find quite easily on Netflix, for example. You have to check it out, and you have to look for it to find it, and you can do it in online streaming, but I don't like streaming because I think that's not good. You should pay for it, in my opinion. Then again, I think art should be free for anyone, so I don't know yet what my position is in that, but I don't like online streaming things. I prefer looking at them and being clear that I have paid for it. So I have not watched the second episode or the second series of it, and I forgot a lot about the first one. So what I did is I actually ordered them, and I bought them now on Amazon. And unfortunately, they just split up my order in 2 parts. I don't know why, but the first part arrived, and with it came season 2 and 3, but season 1 is still on its way and will be here on Monday. So I wanted to start it this weekend, but it has not arrived yet, so I was a little bit sad about that, but it's fine. I will survive. I also ordered another series I also started when I was living in Brussels, and which I never finished as well because same reason actually. I don't like streaming things online. So this one is called Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if you saw it. I had to read the book when I was in my last school year in high school and college, and it was part of the final exam I had, and I really, really love this book. It's by Margaret Atwood, and it's not, well, it's our world if you want, but it's more like an alternative world where society has changed a lot. Not all of the women can bear children, and so you have like still these different classes, like society is divided into classes, and especially women are divided into groups depending on if they can still give birth or not. And actually the women that can give birth are, I would say, enslaved in kind of way, because like they are used to make babies, but they are not allowed to keep the babies, but they have to give them to the wealthy women and their husbands to keep. Well, so actually they are used to make babies and not keep them. And when I read this book, I found it super shocking at high school, but I also found it interesting in the concept of society and how society could change and everything. Like, these are things that I find super interesting, utopias, dystopias and stuff like that. And so what happens is that there's this one woman. She actually, in the movie, the series goes farther than the text actually does, because in the movie, in the book, she tries to escape and everything, and we don't know in the end if she could escape or not. And I feel like the series goes further with it, so it goes over that, so you can just see a little bit more. But then again, I think I stopped watching after the second series, and I don't know the end. I don't know if she did actually escape. I can't remember. So I'm very bad at this actually. Usually what I do, I can remember everything like from the beginning, but I always forget like the end of a series, of a movie or stuff like that. I remember everything, literally everything, but I can't remember the end of it, which is kind of frustrating, because like now I want to do a resume of it, but I can't even do it because I can't remember. I can't do a real summary because I just don't remember the end of it. So I can't spoil you, which is nice as well, but for me sometimes it's quite annoying, and I don't know why I always forget about the end but not about the rest of it. So that's quite weird. But anyway, that's something I really enjoyed watching, so I ordered that one, and the first series of that arrived, but I wanted to watch Killing Eve first, so I waited. I did not start The Handmaid's Tale because I want to see that in one sitting. Like, I don't want to switch between the series. I just want to watch one and then I want to move on to the other one. Why did I order this on Amazon? Because I feel like Amazon is quite safe and I have paid for it then, and it's not like stealing anything. That's why I ordered it. So for those that actually are looking at my work that I'm doing here, you can see that I'm moving on and that I'm getting done some parts here at least of the little rabbits. I hope you can see it. I think you can. I'm just watching at the camera again to see if it's still running, and it's still running. It has already been 22 minutes. I set a timer and the timer has not gone off yet, but it will go off, I see, in 1 minute, so I will pause that here. I will still work a little bit on this picture with you before I take a pause. And the thing is that I can't do much longer videos than I do because of my phone and the space. Like I said, I don't have much space left on my phone, even though I deleted everything. And the thing is, if I know Edgar, no. The thing is, if I have like to transform it later, or if I edit it on my editing program, I have to save it up again. So I actually have to have 2 times the video on my phone, which means that the video I have filmed and once the video I have edited. So if I do a video from 30 minutes, I have 1 hour. actually in my phone storage. And yeah, that's like the thing that makes it a little bit difficult, because I don't have much space on it. I could buy space, I could buy iCloud space, but I'm thinking about it. Should I do it, or should I just get another phone with a lot more storage space? I don't know yet. I know I'm just screaming and rambling about it in every video I do, but it's something that's really bothering me and makes me think a lot about what I should do actually, and I have not found a decision yet. Yay, my machine again. So anyway, my dog, I don't know if you heard it, but he wanted to play with his bottle. He has like a plastic bottle, and that's his favorite toy ever. Like, you give that dog toys, real dog toys, and he does not play with it. But give that dog a plastic bottle and he will destroy it, and he will be the happiest dog on the planet ever. So yeah, he's easy to entertain, but at the same time he has like this destroying nature in him, and this can be super annoying, because also he always does it. So like, I keep the bottle for him, he just runs after it, he destroys it a little bit, he takes off the cap, because that's actually what he's after. And once he's done with that, it's fine, there's no more interest in this bottle. And sometimes I just keep it lying around like this. Eka, give it. Eka. Okay, see the bottle. Anyway, so he takes the bottle, and he doesn't play with it, but he starts playing with it. You can be sure he starts playing with it when I'm on the phone, or if there's something I really want to watch, some information I need to hear about the weather, or about some car accident on the road I have to take. You can be sure that's the moment he decides to play with his bottle, and making such a noise that I won't be able to hear like the information I was hoping to hear. So you can be sure about that. And that's why I took away like the bottle from him now, because otherwise I would not be able to talk to you guys anymore. But I will just finish like this part here, and then I will stop the video anyway, so he will have his bottle again quite soon. Does your animal do or have habits like this as well, or is it just like my dog that's super crazy and who just needs attention when it's just not the right moment to give it to him? I know that animals can be a little bit special sometimes. So yeah, please let me know if your dog or your cat or whatever you have at home is also like this and has his own habits that sometimes annoy you, but you still love them very, very much. So I'm done with all these M's here, and I think that the bunnies took a little bit more shape. I'm gonna stop it here like I said, and I hope you have a very, very wonderful week, and I hope I will see you in another Whip and Sip and Chat where we will continue with this one. So see you, bye.